AirPower, in collaboration with the local council of churches, presents the AirPower conference with Kakra, the Walking Bible.
The fact that you don't understand your situation does not mean God is not in control. Sometimes, instead of trusting, we are trying to understand. There's a time to understand and there's a time to trust. But here it says, trust in the Lord and lean not on your understanding.
Don't miss this year's AirPower conference in the following districts. Hall, Wednesday 18th October 2017. Venue, De La Cathedral, Hodpuji. Akachi, Thursday 19th October 2017. Venue,
Global Evangelical Church, Shalom Chapel, near Demonstration School, Akachi.
Aplau, Friday 20th October 2017. Venue, Assemblies of God Pentecostal Revival Center, Aplau. There will be 2 sessions on each day, 10 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. For inquiries, contact 0249 217272. AirPower, teaching the nations with signs and wonders.
This message is brought to you by the friends and partners of Kakra. Welcome to AirPower with Kakra, teaching the nations with signs and wonders. Kakra is the senior pastor of the Morning Star Cathedral, Lighthouse Chapel International, Accra, Ghana. Now, today's message.
Welcome. Kakra began a teaching on the topical subject of leadership in a series titled The Art of Leadership. Today he delves into the levels of leadership. Let's join in.
I want to talk about some different levels of leadership. On an individual level, we must be able to lead ourselves well, which is you yourself. You know, 2 people can be born in the same family. They can have the same father, same mother, go to the same school, have the same opportunities. But after many years, you see that one child will be different from the other. The difference is leadership, how they led themselves. For example, you take Jacob and Esau. They had one father, Isaac. But Jacob led himself very well. And as for Esau, because he didn't lead himself well, he lost his birthright. In Hebrews 12:15, the Bible says, looking diligently, lest any man fail of the grace of God. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So here is comparing 2 brothers. And he said, one brother, the way he led himself, even his birthright, he exchanged it for beans, gari and beans. He treated his potential lightly. He had potential, but even potential has to be developed. Otherwise, it will not lead anywhere. So you see Jacob and Esau, 2 brothers, but different destiny. One excelled, one did not excel. All because of what? The way they led themselves. The next level of leadership is families. You know, even in families rise and fall based on leadership. When I was young, there were families I knew who were very successful in terms of the world. But I realized that over time, some of these families, they have just disappeared. And some families too, who were not really rising or anything, some of them have actually now risen up and some have gone down. So even within families, you realize that leadership can cause families to go up or to come down based on leadership. You take somebody like David, Solomon. David brought security to Israel, but Solomon brought prosperity to Israel. That was the difference between David and Solomon. If you look somebody, if you look at the family of Abraham like this, Abraham was from Mesopotamia, somewhere in the Middle East. But because of one man, a whole family changed. And out of the family came a nation called Israel. And up to now, that family and that nation is fantastically blessed. Why? Because of the leadership of one man. From what I have seen in life, I realize that sometimes for a family to rise, one person should do the work of 4 generations. Otherwise, it becomes very difficult. So you can see a family that is not rising, maybe either in serving God or whatever it is. But one person can show up in that family. And because of him, everybody in the family will change. Abraham was like that. God said in Genesis 18, verse 19, and know him, he will command his children and his household after him to keep the way of the Lord, to do justice and judgment, that the Lord might bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. He said, I know that man, because of him, his family will change. I pray that because of you, your family will change.
Thanks for joining us. Today we learned that two crucial areas where leadership must exist are on an individual basis and in families. Before we leave, here's a praise report to boost your faith in the Lord. Healed of chronic hepatitis. Dear Kakra, I wrote you 2 years ago about my hepatitis B status. You prayed a short prayer for me saying God has healed me. Indeed, your God has been faithful. He has healed me of chronic hepatitis. May his name be praised.
Thanks for your time. You can contact us, seek counseling, ask for prayer, order today's full-length message, or order books through the following means. Call us or message us on WhatsApp to +233 55 700 9010. Send an email to info@kakrabaden.org. You can also make a regular call or send a text to +233 20 7575 215. Our office hours are 10 a.m. to 1600 hours GMT. Finally, write to us, share your testimony and how this broadcast has been a blessing to you.